Hi, I'm April Hunter, and I want to talk to you about being environmental, which is not the same as climate change. They are two completely different things. So I have grown up environmental. I've been environmental my entire life. And if you see some major glaring issues with the climate change narrative that is happening right now, big time, particularly in how global everything is. And at no point has anybody suggested planting more trees. So the number one thing you can do to be environmental is to stay local, eat local, shop local, go local. And they are moving everything to be global and corporate. So this is not eco-friendly. This is not environmental. This is the worst thing you could possibly do for allegedly fixing the climate issues. Yet they want to tell people we need to reduce our food supply and kill off the cows because the methane is a problem. Reducing our food supply would be the worst thing we could do right now. It is ridiculous. So for example, I live in Tampa, Florida. Tampa Electric Company is owned by a company in Canada based out of Nova Scotia. Why are we in Tampa getting our power from a company in Canada? And if you dig deep, you might find a similar pattern with your utilities as well. We are outsourcing, we are importing, we are doing everything wrong, all under the guise of climate change. That is not being environmental. We are not talking about things like weather modification and the sheer number of contracts that have been placed in all the countries globally for years now and the side effects of those. We're not talking about HARP. We're not talking about the underwater volcanoes that are erupting and heating up the water. No one's talking about that because I have a vested interest in these new energy modalities and making a huge profit on them. So you can't make profits on planting trees, which is the best thing you can do for carbon, allegedly. So that's why they're not talking about that. But I really think going after the food supply and pretending it's not a huge land grab is not the way to go. So we're also pushing things that are not correct yet. Windmills are killing marine life. Solar is not sustainable for most people. Cobalt mining and lithium mining is completely unethical. And by the way, you can't mine in the United States. You have to get all your valuable stuff elsewhere, mostly in China. So this is not local. This is not okay. You want to get an electric car? Okay, but you're limited. And they're not safe. They still spontaneously combust. You still can't charge them in a lot of places, and the fee for charging them is astronomical, plus you might have to wait a long time. So for whatever people have against the gas and oil companies, I can tell you, as somebody who has done this my entire life before anybody gave two shits about environmentalism, and let me tell you, when we were talking to people about this, they did not give two blue shits about environmentalism, and we were fighting for things, and all of a sudden now they care. Don't get it mistaken. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about warming. They don't care about anything. They care about a profit. Not you, not me. They care about a profit. They care about this new energy making them money. So if you really want to be environmental, shop local, eat local, go local as much as you can. Pay attention to these little things. And you have to wonder, if the governments cared, why did they fight people on backyard chickens? Why did they fight them on gardens? Why did they fight them on small businesses? Why did they make it impossible and outlaw things like collecting rainwater and raw milk? Stuff that's been around. Why did they outlaw natural remedies? These are all localized things that you can do, but they fight it, they outlaw it, they make it difficult. So they make you get car insurance, they make you get homeowners insurance, they make you get medical insurance, but they don't require you to get the one type of insurance that would benefit you and your family, life insurance, because they don't care. Don't forget that. Don't get it twisted. We are just numbers to them, dollar signs. And they will keep telling you a narrative of this is the hottest on record, this is the coldest on record, until you are completely brainwashed. It's not. Stop falling for it. Weather has only been recorded very recently where it's been accurate. They could not do it before that. They had to go outside with a thermometer and write it down 100 years ago and then put it in a farmer's almanac. How accurate could it be? So don't talk about 10,000 years ago. They don't know. But they'll tell you they know, but they don't know. Let me know your ideas for being environmental and how what you're doing, how you can help, and what works for you. Thanks for listening.